colleagues, Waldorf teachers, administrators, and believers in the future.
Well, the Waldorf Leadership Development Program is an opportunity for school leaders in both of our public and private Waldorf schools to engage in the opportunity to build capacities to carry their school and their school community through the opportunity of being a school administrator or principal, business administrator, pedagogical administrator, college chair, faculty chair, or even faculty members or parents in the community and trustees that hope to be leading in some capacity now and into.
Rudolf Steiner did not indicate very much about how to work together in governance. He mentioned self-administration, and yet there's no curriculum for the adult work. How does a board work with the faculty and the faculty with the parents? And so I believe that it was not an oversight, but rather he wanted us to attend to it ourselves. He wanted us to roll up our sleeves and find ways to self-govern in our schools. Well, a good reason to have a Waldorf Leadership Development Program is often schools hire administrators, business managers, admissions directors off the street who have experience in traditional businesses or schools and have no understanding yet of Waldorf and the arts or anthroposophy. And so in the leadership program, what we're trying to do is blend the best practices in Waldorf, including the arts, with the efficiencies and the professionalism that come. And these new people need to do eurythmy, they need to do the social color exercises, and they usually take to it with great enthusiasm.
Then right, and fingers are easy.
Development program through the Center for Anthroposophy, we do the arts as well. Leonore Russell, Carla Comey, and others doing eurythmy in the workplace, which is not just artistic, it's very much socially based.
It's healthy for groups work. It breaks down antisocial interactions, but it also heightens self-awareness. How do I act in a group? How do I react when we have conflict? How do I react when we're trying to be creative and collaborate together? So that you begin to get a view and then of yourself in your instinctive reactions become more conscious. And then what's the best thing about it? It makes an opportunity for self-correction. Not that the teacher or the leader says, now you must do that. You must change that. It's not that at all. You realize, oh, I didn't look at someone the whole time. Well, maybe I should try that. Rather than someone telling you to do it. And these reflections after we do the exercise are fascinating. Just fascinating. It's like magic because it gives us a format to work quite creatively of how you do this and you do that, and then working with your neighbor and then working with the whole group. And you don't even think at the beginning it applies to anything. You think you're just doing an exercise. But when you come into the ending phase, the debriefing, people realize, oh my goodness, that's interesting.
And then the clay work that we had in April in the residency, working with clay. Karina does the social exercises in color. So we bring the artistic methods into a social context of how we best work together.
Find the spray bottle or somebody else.
So let's go to the next step. Take a piece of clay. You destroy it, but
Exactly on the field, or can it go on the wall or wherever?
wherever you want to. If this is the field, just wherever you want to. And just put it somewhere. It's very little, and then you go back to your place. When you're ready, you go back to your place.
In a Waldorf school, there's a striving to find one another as equals, but we have found that we cannot have everybody doing everything. So Waldorf schools have now trended a little bit more in terms of the hierarchy I just spoke of. Some schools have appointed a school director or a pedagogical chair, so that one has, so to speak, the pyramid within the circle.
What is your name? Where
Bring together
do you
some of the
come
best
from?
practices in group dynamics
is
and in conflict
your
resolution and in
What
taking
answer
initiative and working with leadership, and also some of the heart and soul of colleagueship.
This symbolic.
Well, one of the favorite phrases that I and others use is servant leadership, in which one is leading in order to serve the ideals behind the school, the mission, the values, and to serve the students.
We provide the opportunity to learn about collaborative leadership and working together as a team, not only as administrator or principal, but in collaboration with the teachers and with the community.
One of our challenges is that when people come to our program, they get really inspired, they learn new things, and then they go back to their schools and they try to tell everybody and people smile, but nothing more happens. So I was just sharing with Leonor that we now have a few schools that have sent a team of 3, and I'm going to advocate for that more. If a school can send 3 people, then they can support one another when they're back home. I think that's really wonderful.